Hello, fellow Nigerians. Please stop and listen to me. I have an important information to tell us. At the moment, our country, Nigeria, is in the mode of election season. Please, I will urge Nigerians to stop the campaign for any political parties or politicians because that is not our problem at the moment. Let's check ourselves and see what our problems are as a country. I can remember well when Jonathan was the president of Nigeria. Nigerians were saying the economic was bad, that they want change in government, that the PDP party is bad, that they don't have the interest of the citizens in their heart, that they want change in party, and President Muhammad Buhari campaigned under the APC political party, promising he's going to fight corruption. At that time, I had a conversation with my husband. I told him, I said, Muhammad Buhari, the president, will never do anything. He's not going to fight any corruption. Instead, he will embrace those leaders because they are in the same caucus. They know themselves. So why will he bring them to book? And today, the reality have told my husband what I told him 8 years ago. Fellow Nigerians, our problem is our Nigerian constitution. In our Nigerian constitution, they've written in there that too much powers should be given to the president, our governors, our local government chairman. Too much powers has been given to them. And please, I urge Nigerians to first of all advocate for Nigerian Constitution amendment. If we can put the right rules and laws in order in our Nigerian Constitution, every other things will follow. And please remember, I don't think at this time Nigerians should be campaigning for old politicians who have been in our democracy since Nigeria got back the democracy since 1999. The same leaders, we reshuffle them from one position to the other. They are still there. We cried, we are suffering. These same leaders are still coming in the other form, to come and tell us for us to campaign or vote for them. Does it mean we have forgotten the pains? It's a question we should ask ourselves. Our father's generation is going. My generation is in now. What about my children's generation? Should we continue like this? Let's check into our Nigerian constitution. Why must they give too much power to the president? Why must they give too much power to the governors? Please, there are many things that we should look into and should be abolished in our Nigerian constitution. If we want Nigeria to move forward in the right direction, the Nigerian constitution should be amended. We should have a president who is going to serve as a foreign policy maker that can take our foreign policy out of the country for the benefit of Nigerians. You should not be there being the commander-in-chief. You should not be there being the head of state. That is the reason why we cannot fight corruption, because every power relies in the central. We should have a situation whereby the governors, their right is to make sure that the policy of the state is being meant to the interests of the state citizens. Likewise, the president should make sure that any foreign policy is taken out of the country should be of the benefit of the country. He should keep the right of Nigerians at home and abroad. That should be his major role. And another point I want to raise again is our Nigerian police. Why should it be that the president will be the one to appoint the commissioner of police? Look, if the political leaders appoint the commissioner of police, don't you think the president will control him? Let's look into it. Any political or position in the police should be voted in by the citizens based on merit, integrity, service, what he or she have imparted or have done during his service in the police force. The Nigerians should be given the right to vote in who they want to be the head of the Nigerian police, not the president, because definitely the president is going to control him. But if the citizens vote in the head of the Nigerian police, the citizens has the right to remove him from office if he doesn't do what is of the best interest of the citizens. His job is to be there to protect and make sure he maintains laws and order according to the Nigerian constitution, not according to the president or political parties. 2, let's look into the Nigerian armed forces. You can see that the president will be the one to appoint who will be the head of the army, the air force, and the navy. Why should be so? It is the right of the citizens to vote for who they want to be the head of the army, the air force, and the navy, and any other armed forces. Let the citizens be the one to decide on who they want. If anybody who is put in that position do not do according to the interests of the citizens have the right to remove that person from office. He must do what is in the best interest of the citizens of Nigeria, not in the best interest of the president. Our problem is our Nigerian constitution. Please, Nigerians, leave this campaigning for all these politicians and political parties. They are not there for you. They will never be there for you. I want you to fight for your own right. This is the time for you to fight for your own right. Make sure you put all your lawmakers in check. Tell them you want change in our Nigerian constitution. They have the opportunity now to do so. If they don't do so, at the moment, the election campaign should put on hold until there is change in our Nigerian constitutions. All the powers given to the presidency and the governors and every political offices or armed forces should be stepped down and looked into. Please, it's a vital information I'm passing across. If we say, Peter Obi is going to do this, Tinubu is going to do that, Kwankwaso is going, no, all these, they are all lies. Atiku will not do anything. Tell me, many of them have taken our money outside the country to invest in other people's country, to boost their own economy, while we as citizens are suffering. We are lamenting. We are suffering. We are lamenting. Nigerians, wake up. Please wake up. Stop fooling ourselves by campaigning for these people. These people doesn't have our interests. I'm telling you the truth. Fight for the generation of your children. Fight for yourself now. This is the opportunity for you people to do so. Tell your lawmakers to go to their houses, to go and change the Nigerian constitutions. There must be free education for all citizens. There must be good health care in Nigeria. And please, before I forget, If any president or governor or any political aspirant brings out any manifesto, please put them into law. It is what they say they promise to do. We will put them in check. If any of them do not do it, the Nigerian citizens have the right to remove that person in office. Look, another thing again I have in mind. You see these 4 years of a team, 4 years term, please, Nigeria, stop it. Stop it. We are the one to give them time limit. Our time limit, if you don't perform, you are out of the office. We determine that time limit, not them determine when they are going to stay there. If they do not perform in any of your community, they say they are going to do this and they are given the resources and they do not perform, please advocate for them to be removed. And a great one again, let me mention. The Nigerian should also advocate for capital punishment. You know, our politicians are afraid to die. They can steal money, they can embezzle money, but they are afraid to die because they want to enjoy the money they've stolen. I believe that I cannot see any politician out there that's going to fight corruption. But with this change in our Nigerian constitution, I bet you all our money will be recovered. By the time they're being investigated and that there are evidence to show that they stole money, that money they will bring it out. Because nobody is above the law. It should be written in the constitution that nobody is above the law. More power should be given to the Nigerian citizens. We are the ones that put them there. We are the ones that will take them out. No time limit for 4 years anymore. Our time limit is your performance. If you do not perform, get out. We don't want you there. If you don't perform what you told us you are going to do, get out of that place. We don't want your face there. We don't want you there. We want to improve as a country. We want better life. We want better life for our children and we ourselves. Many people have died because of poverty. Look at kidnapping. Look at stealing, killings, ritualists everywhere in Nigeria. Nigeria is not safe. What is going on? What is going on? And Nigerians, you've all forgotten all this. We are still in this mess. And you are campaigning for these leaders. They don't deserve your effort. They don't deserve your energy. They don't deserve your energy, Nigerians. Tell them now they are still in office. Tell your lawmakers. They should go back to their chambers. They should go back to their houses to go and amend the Nigerian constitution. If any of them do not agree, no, they are your enemies. If any politician, the Senate or legislatures do not agree, they are your enemies because they know that that is what is putting them in office. That is making us doesn't have the right to tell them to go out. 4 years term, no more. Performance is your term. If you don't perform, out of the office. The judiciary should be independent. The Nigerian police should be independent. The Nigerian armed forces should be independent. Without no political interest or political interference, no bias, nothing. They must be there for the benefit of Nigerians, not for anybody, not even for themselves. Because if the country is good, it's good for them. Better salaries for the civil servant. Benefit for the unemployed citizens. Nigeria has that money. A president who is advocating that he wants to be a president, telling you that he's going to borrow more money when he gets to the office. What is the reason? Why are we borrowing money? Nigeria has money. All the money they've stolen, let them bring it back. All investment put outside the country should be brought back to the country. They should bring back our money. And if any of them do not bring back our money, please, and again and again and again, I beg you, Nigerians, any old politician, please don't vote for them if you want to go out of poverty. Any old politicians, please don't vote for them. They are there to enrich more and more and more, and you people getting poor and poorer. I believe every one of us want a better life for ourselves. We want to live a good life in our country. Nigeria is blessed. And I also look into some areas also concerning our natural resources. Crude oil is not the only natural resources Nigeria have. Every region in Nigeria is blessed in one or the other or more resources apart from the crude oil from the south. I want to advocate that every region should make revenue from their resources. The northern part of Nigeria has their own resources. They are not digging it out, selling it out to foreigners to make money, and they put this money in their own pocket, not in the government's pocket. But the south resources, which is the crude oil, we are using it for the benefit of the nation. Is that not cheating? Is that not cheating? There is no region that is not blessed with natural resources in Nigeria. Let every region, south, southwest, southeast, the northerners should depend and get their revenue from their own natural resources. If there's any way in the future that any part of the region is facing problem or the other ones will help out. Let us go back to where we are before, where every region get revenue from their own resources. This is cheating. It is unacceptable. Look at the region that this crude oil is being drained out. They are suffering. They are suffering. Please, Nigeria, look into what I've just said. I might have said any other thing that might annoyed anybody out there, but I believe I have stated something important. A food for thought for individuals to think about what I just said. Thank you for listening. If you love my video, please, I want you to put your comment down below in the comment section. Thank you. I am proud to be a Nigerian.